Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish.
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You take a look at Howland. He's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
And as the Rookie of the Year race has taken shape here, these are the young players who are really standing out as the best of that freshman crop.
Well, this is an impressive rookie class for sure. You got to be really excited about these guys' futures.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Booker out there with Josh Giddey. And it's LaVine in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, the backcourt there will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
Here's Cunningham after the made shot from Booker. Cunningham's shot is off. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Duren. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And again, Cunningham missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The kick out to Williams. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. And there it is for him.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ivey. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivey. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Vucevic a screen on Cunningham. Booker the pass to Vucevic. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Ivey finds Duren. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Harris. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Ivey with the bucket.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Booker looking around. Pass to Giddey. Booker with the screen for Giddey. Drills the three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Tries to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Williams. No good off the front iron.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, here's Cunningham, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Booker dishes to Williams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Harris outside. Three-pointer. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Back to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Ivey. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivey, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
And here are the Bulls now. 3-point lead. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to Dallas. Here's Ivey. He's got 5. Back to Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
Chicago leading by 3. Booker outside. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good. Vucevic has got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Cunningham drives in. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine kicks to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. Another 3 for Chicago.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Booker. Pass to Vucevic. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Detroit with the ball. Trailing here by 8. And here's Cunningham. He had 27 points last game. A floater, and that one, good. He's got 11.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Bulls leading by 6. Here's Booker. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the paint. And he banks in the layup. 13 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being
Billy
fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Here's Vucevic, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Pistons trail by 9. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 15 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. Vucevic is screen on Cunningham. Shots good by Booker. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And here are the Pistons now. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And here are the Bulls now. On the wing, Booker, covered by Cunningham, and it's in there. He's got 12.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Detroit's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Raptors.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Pass to Ivy. Booker against Cunningham. Over Booker. Cunningham's shot is off. Bulls leading by 9. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And the first one goes. And a different look here for the Pistons. Paul Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Harris. Hardaway's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. The Bulls also changing it up. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Josh Giddey. So he gets them both. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against the Raptors. Put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great, great, great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Free throw good. Sasser. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Booker. Sasser hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
With the floater. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Pass to Stewart. Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Dosunmu is out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's White. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Smith in at the center, locking down the middle. Smith sets the pick for White. Connects from three-point range. White's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Beasley, the pass to Stewart. Beasley kicks to Stewart. To the wing right side. Here's Fontecchio. Rebound by Smith.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Ball finds White. Craig with a screen on Hardaway. And it's White missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Ball with the rebound. Chicago leading by 13. White the pass to Craig. Craig sets the screen for Ball. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Beasley kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Beasley for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beasley for 3. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
From deep three-point land. And the Bulls get it back. And it's Smith missing. Pistons trail by 15. Beasley outside. Pass to Hardaway. Fontecchio. Can they get it? Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
No good on the free throw. Marcus Sasser's checked in for the Pistons. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Lean comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Booker in for Lonzo Ball. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 16. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Stewart. Detroit, no good that time either.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Booker, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren comes in for Paul Reed. And it's Cunningham in from Marcus Sasser. Cunningham's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest, and you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at Ivy. Some I'd say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, straight. Stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Vucevic over Stewart, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Cunningham against Booker. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-5 run here. Booker outside. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Booker's got 16 points.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
And so it's Detroit with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. For 3, Beasley. Chicago grabs the miss. Down low, here's Booker. Can't hit from in close. And, well, Detroit shooting the ball at 42%. Beasley with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Stewart. Good on the 3-point shot. Stewart's got his second basket of the game.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
The Bulls leading by 21. Booker outside. Up and in on the layup.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Cunningham with it. 20 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Cunningham against Booker. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Duren. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Booker. He's got 18.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Cunningham on the wing. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Harris has checked in for Stewart. Fontecchio's coming in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Hardaway. That's good from Cunningham. All right, Stan, a hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Chicago leading by 20. Booker inside, covered by Cunningham. Booker no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Harris finds Ivy. Cunningham for three. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons. Nice move, Booker. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pistons shooting just 39% in the second quarter. During the pass to Cunningham. Now Harris. Last time 14 points for him. There's the lob to Duren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
For three, Booker nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 25 points.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Giddey against Ivy. Now here's Giddey. D right on him. Here's Booker. Pass to Vucevic. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Duren finds Ivy. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry his team and try and get out of this hole.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Chicago shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. .105 left to play here in the second quarter. 9 feet out. The shot by Ivy, no good. Bulls leading by 23. Booker the pass to Smith. Yes, that goes in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Levine, and Ball subbed in for Booker. And Smith, no good on that one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Ivy, and the layup is good. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Ball dishes to White. Smith sets the pick for White. And White with the stuff.
Never a bad idea
to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's Fontecchio missing. Cunningham against White. Smith with a screen on Cunningham. With 1 on the clock, and the layup good by Smith.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. In Chicago, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Bulls.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So it's Chicago now. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close.
like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pistons passing it around. Bounce pass from Ivy. Cunningham for three. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Giddey. Well, Chicago's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Booker kicks to Williams. Pass to Levine. The three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And that one misses. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. Do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise. And LaVine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, sometimes you tell players, you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 30 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Cunningham looking it over. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Booker. He has 30. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams finds Giddey. And here's Booker from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 33.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. 14 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 36 points for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Booker the pass to Williams. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Cunningham against Booker. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Sinks the triple. Cunningham's got 39.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Vucevic a screen on Cunningham. Here's Booker. Good work there as it goes.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Williams against Harris. Back to Ivy. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Ivy's got 14 points.
Well, that's what you want to see from Ivy. Being assertive and going up strong.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Booker fires from way outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Fontecchio's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham against Levine. Puts it up. Cunningham's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Great defense that time from Duren. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Fontecchio. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Substitution number 5.
So it's the Pistons now. Fontecchio with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Booker against Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Over Booker. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Booker against Cunningham. Releases. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 37 points for Easy Breezy.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Ivy with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Booker outside. It's good from long range. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Cunningham against Booker. The 10-footer. And that one goes long. Well, Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you.
Second personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they've also been steady for their shooters and then converting.
The first free throw is good. Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons. Malik Beasley comes in for Cunningham. And then for Chicago, Smith checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Zach LaVine. Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Beasley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Outside Hardaway. Back to Beasley. Pass to Harris. To the inside. Here's Duren. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Well, this is where Duren looks to score, and it's why he shoots such a high percentage.
Smith with a screen on Beasley. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him there.
For Detroit, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. No good from Beasley.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Booker from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 45 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Beasley kicks to Hardaway. Fontecchio hasn't made one yet. Buries the long-range jumper.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. Offline with his 3. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Detroit has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Beasley. The 3. Carter pulls it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Harris outside. Booker against Beasley. There's the triple. Cranes the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Booker against Beasley. Booker the pass to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Pistons shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Harris kicks to Beasley. Pass to Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
For 3, Booker, he got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Beasley against Booker. Here's Harris. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Booker in the post. Working on Beasley. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 53.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Beasley. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Booker dishes to Smith. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Harris outside. 1:09 left in the third. 2 points. That one goes.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. So for the Pistons, Paul Reed comes in for Duren, and it's Stewart in for Fontecchio. The Bulls also changing it up. White comes in for Carter, and Ball subbed in for Booker.
Harris, 1 shot.
And that one misses.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Ball, the pass to Smith. Outside, Ball. From downtown. Rebound, Detroit. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beasley with the bounce pass. Here's Harris. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bull shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Ball with the bucket.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Harris. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Out to Hardaway. Launches it. No good that time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Torrey Craig is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Smith in its center. Beasley for three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dosunmu with it. Pass to Craig. Smith sets the pick for Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Beasley with the rebound. The Pistons shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Here's Sasser. Now here is Hardaway. The tray. They get it back. Reed.
Creates the second chance opportunity.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Ball. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Hardaway. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. And another miss by Chicago.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Back to Hardaway. Fires the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Now Ball. Pass to Dosunmu. And the layup's good off the glass.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
For 3, Beasley. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Screen by Smith. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, the skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Carter's checked in. Hardaway hits them both.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Here's Ball. Smith sets the pick for Buzelis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Cunningham. Excellent D there from Ball.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And you'd like to see Buzelis use that size inside rather than just settle for the jump shot.
Cunningham passes to Beasley. Right wing. Cunningham outside. Pass to Beasley. Looking to get it going. That's tipped.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside, Ball. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Stewart kicks to Harris. This one for 3. The shot by Ivey, no good. Now Chicago has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Craig finds Booker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Booker's got 56 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Booker up top, covered by Cunningham. From deep, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ivey passes to Cunningham. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Outside Carter. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham outside. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. Inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
To the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Well, Chicago's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Booker. It's stolen by Cunningham. Harris looking it over. Cunningham outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got 48.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Ray.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's just roasting the defense on the regular here. This thing special.
A monumental point total. And now he's tied for the most 60-point games in league history.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games. In the AAU system, skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
For 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. He's feeling it. Hits the front of the rim and out. Detroit's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Lets it go from deep. And good! He hits it again.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Greg with a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. And for the Pistons, they're shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Down low, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Booker against Cunningham. And the dunk by Booker.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. Cunningham. Another shot. Another bucket. Wow.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Hits it again. Wow.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Booker. Banked in off the glass.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Williams is checked in for Cook.
Number 44, Patrick Williams.
Detroit on D. On the wing, Booker, covered by Cunningham. And, well, Detroit shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Booker outside. Over Cunningham. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Fontecchio. Back to Cunningham. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Cunningham outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Earned that one. Great win tonight, MP.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it, though. He's a really good player.